my goodness.
Fade away, homies.
Gee, you have to reverse me.
Either way, we are here in loser semis. This is going to be the run back that we saw from earlier, as G was saying. Jonhy versus Sword. So, I don't know if they're going to play the Ditto. It would be a little bit awkward one. But actually, they are not. They're hopping right into this. And that's going to be the first stock. Wow.
That is a very strong F smash. And just returning it back, one throw, nair, fair. What do you think about Sephiroth's nair? Because I know there, like, when he first came out, there's a lot of controversy about it.
Oh, it's good. It's good. It is so good of an outer shield option. It's not particularly fast, but the coverage and like how strong the hitbox is amazing. What?
Also, Jonhy is the Chrom, am I right?
No.
Or...
Wait.
Oh, okay.
No. Jonhy is the Sephiroth. Jonhy always plays.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, Sword is showing off his sword. He is doing a really good job at just using Sephiroth's lightweight to just roll him just around.
Yeah, just flip that.
Also, yes, I agree, Riptide. Sephiroth's main weakness is his out of shield, most definitely, because he is most definitely a spacer. So, like, I don't mean a spacer. I mean, like, he's meant to keep you out. Like, he is a giant sword for a reason.
And this is exactly what we saw from Jonhy earlier, where Jonhy is sort of rough getting right into the game, but Jonhy just needs to warm up and just get used to what kind of player he's playing against.
Yeah, and especially with a character that's supposed to keep you at bay, one that's really fast can just get in your face very easily and just wreak havoc.
Oh, bro, what a setup. Has orbs on his face, but Sword is unrelentless, just goes in regardless. I'm gonna get hit by the orbs, but I'm still going in all the same.
I mean, I'm sure he doesn't mind. He was a stock up. He was supposed to be 3, but he did manage to SD, and that was a very weird footstool. Sorry for the voice crack.
You're good, bro. Some little wave bounce here from Jonhy. Jonhy is so good with those. Playing around at the ledge here, still not even getting sniped out by like a down tilt or anything. The ledge hang is just amazing from Sephiroth. Oh,
yeah,
eat that back
very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sephiroth can stall, which I don't think a character like Chrom would have much problem dealing with, since he has pretty good air mobility, especially for a sword character. So he can just kind of throw himself out there. The only problem is just getting back, which, again, the character goes pretty high up, so
yeah,
should be able to recover if it goes out.
We saw this matchup earlier, where Jonhy eventually switched over against Sword. This is literally a run back. The forward air edge guard off stage for Sephiroth is a little bit rough because the Sephiroth forward air sends a little bit upwards as well. So we saw so many scenarios where Sword was actually able to make it back with an air dodge upwards and up B that was still able to put in a lot of work. So I'm really curious to see if Jonhy adapts here, probably use a lot more counter going into this next game.
Yeah, and I feel like that counter would be pretty good at the ledge, especially for the fact that it's a projectile and just has the space to just hit him out again. And Chrom's recovery isn't very versatile; it goes up and down.
Yeah, it goes up, just like at an eddy, man. All right, big damage. It's that nair. It's a really good combo to it, as we're saying right here. Gonna go with it.
And he used and that was a 0 to death. That was very quick for a character like that. That was 15 seconds. Just first shot's gone.
Jonny's feeling himself, but you gotta calm down. You gotta make sure play that same game plan, or else Sword is gonna do what they do best.
Yeah, and we can see like right now Sword is feeling himself right back, and he is just getting up in his face again. But one nair, two nair, just a pretty bad recovery, just sending him back on stage again. And like I said before, he can get out there, he can get back. So,
jeez, man, had no way to recover after the fact. So now Sword's forced to hit some buttons, or just neutral get up into that grab. This might be the free kill, or just dead.
And that is three stocks totally lost, and it is just a minute in. This is a very fast-paced match. And I feel like instead of like last round where Sword had much more maneuver over how things went, Jonhy is just taking complete control now.
Oh yeah, Johnny's super comfortable into this game. But Jonhy can die very early.
Yeah, but he's not making it seem like that. He's just throwing himself around, just making himself known. And he is doing pretty good timing with the Shadow Flare, and he is getting really good just usage out of it, comboing with it, blowing his opponent back. And that was a very, very good recovery.
Yeah, that's the Jonhy Fortnite special, taking that game 2 in their favor.
I noticed the Chrom clap. It sounds like it looks like a golf clap, sort of.
And they're all golf claps. So how do you think the set is going to turn out? Do you think it's going to be this back and forth again and again, or what are we going to have here?
I definitely do think this will be back and forth. We're about to see a stage change, I think. But yeah, no, this is definitely going to be back and forth, as we just saw. Like one match dictated by Sword, the other Jonhy, and they're just staying the characters that they wanted to. And yeah, it's just gonna be back and forth. This is probably most likely gonna go to game 5. If it's not, I'm gonna riot.
2, 1.
Hey, we've been seeing the stage a lot during this tournament. I love to see it. Jonhy with that quick orb mix-up, facing one way, just flip to the other side. Oh,
that was a very good spot dodge from Sword.
Oh yeah, but honestly, those defensive options are gonna work sometimes, but not all the time, especially against Jonhy.
Yeah, I think Shadow Flare is just a very good tool, because you have to kind of count it down, but if the Sephiroth player knows what they're doing, then they can count down as well, and they'll just kill you.
Yeah,
that was fair.
Bro, Sephiroth just has like stupid good ledge pressure. It's just so good, and Jonhy utilizes that so well.
Yeah, and this might be another game for Jonhy from how it's already looking, and Sword is messing up a little bit. I don't know if it's the slants, but that was a very good roll read.
Yeah, definitely don't count Sword out. We saw Sword last time, and was really good against Cytonics as far as ledge pressure, but this might come in a little bit more clutch against the Sephiroth. Tough to say. Oof, my goodness, Jonhy's so good getting off ledge too. Gets the Jair, and that is the stock quota for the day. Can Sword continue onto this next stock?
Yeah, and that was he got that kill off of a parry alone, and that just shows just the power of Sword and his Chrom right now. And it doesn't matter stage choice. Well, I do realize this is Sword's pick. What do you think he's thinking while choosing this stage?
Unga Bunga forward smash. That's what I'm thinking. Because honestly, that is sort of the Sword special, and it has worked out in their favor a lot of times. But unfortunately dies to that forward air off that East Coast blast zone super early. Especially for Chrom. Chrom would live a lot later, but Jonhy going super deep here.
Yeah, and I noticed Sephiroth does not have the greatest like air speed. Like he has very good hitboxes, but it just does not hit that far. And I think this might be the final stop. That is counter definitely is gonna seal it out.
Good trade right there. Yeah, that's a super important thing from Jonhy. Finally using that counter and just going in like that.
Yeah, and now we see Jonhy just like he had much more control. Like I think he just needed to adapt real quick, and now he has control. So this might just be an all Jonhy show right now.
The Jonhy show. Oh yes.
The Jonhy show, and we are getting a run back. I just noticed Jonhy is spelled with the N first, not the H. And a real quick Shadow Flare, but Sword does not care. He got a 35. Well, he only took 20 back, and 57, that's a lot of damage. And it's like he just doesn't care about the move, because he like doesn't care that he's getting hit. He's just like, I can get in your face, and by the time I'm out of your face, that thing is already hitting my shield. So
Ooh, and there it is.
There it is.
Yeah, there's the Unga Bunga we're talking about. I don't know if oh my goodness,
And
not like that.
I think he was expecting to tech something. Maybe not.
Yeah, probably
Not
the
too sure.
orbs.
And yeah, maybe
Hard to
he was
say.
thinking he would get sent out far, and he was just trying to air dodge to get to space. Because, like I said, Chrom has a pretty like straight recovery.
Yeah, it's hard to say what was actually going through their mind, but still playing this neutral very well. Gets hit by the orb though, super unfortunate.
And
Oh my
up there
goodness.
to a flare to a back air and Outta Slash. I think that might be the next stock, but instead Jonhy is losing his stock, instead giving Source lead. That was a weird turn. What percent was he even at?
I don't know, but that down smash almost gonna kill there. Gonna get that free ledge pressure, but just jumping through it all together. Sword was looking really good in the neutral, but it's really about the ledge pressure here, and it is so hard against Jonhy's Sephiroth with the wave bounces, with that forward air peg, and that is gonna be the stock. And this is an even game. This is Sword's tournament life right now.
Yeah, and we can see that this match can honestly go either way. Jonhy, of course, is probably just doing this out of comfort pick, which I never realized someone would have Yoshi Story as a possible comfort pick. Oh my god. And he's just he's trying to get a roll read like he saw earlier in, I think, the second match.
Hey, sometimes you like that aesthetic, you know, nothing wrong. That is exactly what a comfort pick comes down to, you know? Just if you actually feel comfortable. But gonna get that forward air, looking for the tumble, looking for a lot of damage. Just one wing makes him so fast, able to keep pace with Sword. Off stage, air dodge. Oh my goodness, the frame traps from Jonhy so good. Oh, but the
back air.
Oh man.
That
Sword.
match felt so much faster than it was. That was 2 minutes 45 seconds, I think, but that felt so much longer.
Bro, that felt like tango.
Shorter, I meant. Sorry.
It felt like they were legitimately dancing around each other, and there was such a good flow in that match. But this is gonna be Game 5 scenario, and it is Jonhy's counterpick stage.
Yeah, and from seeing how he's dictating his matches, I think this might go to Jonhy. He was doing a very good job on dictating those last two, but Jonhy is just being able to adapt back right now, so he might just pull this back.
It's really hard to say.
Yeah, because these two are pretty tight right now.
Oh yeah, I mean, the fact that Sword was able to keep up with a one-winged Jonhy, like that's pretty immense, because it does give you that speed boost, the damage, and etc, etc. It literally makes you a better character. The fact that Sword was able to keep up with the final boss is pretty immense. But hopping right into it though, Game 5.
I did notice he did stall at ledge. He used the stab into the stage opposed to just grabbing ledge, because if he grabbed ledge, that would have been a re-grab. A down smash would have claimed his stock. So Jonhy seems much more aware than I would originally anticipate.
Oh yes, both these players super aware. I mean, this is definitely the talent of an ANG tournament, top 8. Both crazy players. Up yeah, shield is not going to connect.
And this is a Jonhy pick, so I'm wondering if he is just trying to use his sword just to cover the stage right now. And one jab, nearly two, and just the shadow flares alone have the ability to completely reverse the situation on its head. And I did not see him coming from all the way down from the background practically, and he just came up from the depths and just hit him out. But we can see Sword is taking another stop off of Jonhy.
Oh yeah. I mean, Unga Bunga. Let's see what big brainy wave bounce supreme Jonhy or Unga Bunga Sword. This is the match we're having here. No discrediting
Unga
to either
Bunga
player.
Sword Man or Super Smart.
This is basically
Super Villain.
This is basically Godzilla versus Chrom. That's what it feels like. So definitely place your bets. These are both really good participants. Gonna hit that reverse up B. So tight, especially on the ledge versus Jonhy.
Yeah, and both are doing a very good job on just recovering back to stage. And it looks very goofy sometimes, but they are trying to damn it to just hit each other as far as they can. And don't go in toward Chrom. You gotta use some sort of projectile at all times because he will take you down.
Oh yes.
And
Nair train. Mm-hmm.
Fair Nair up B. That is a quick 42 and an up air. I think another up air. I don't know what half these moves are. I just see an Unga Bunga Sword going around, just knocking this big, tall, white-haired beast just around.
Oh yeah. And right now, this is definitely looking in favor of Sword. Not gonna get the counter on the hit. Offstage scenario. We're still living. Alright, free ledge pressure. Is it gonna work against Sword? Gets the regrab into the counter, and Jonhy is still on pace here to potentially win this and move on into losers finals.
He might be getting his wing soon as well, because I don't recall seeing him with his wing just a moment ago. But that jab back air, yeah, here's the wing right here, right now. So this is Johnny's comeback factor right now.
Oh, but any hit can potentially just kill Jonhy. Either coast, it will just kill.
But I can see Johnny's playing this much more patient. He is not just throwing out moves because he knows he has a really big sword. He is playing much more safe.
Oh, this is off stage though.
Was pretty dangerous. He's doing a very good job at mixing up his options onto the ledge and a quick dash attack.
I think that was a forward tilt. Forward tilt was able to come out fast enough to seal that stock. And it is either the forward smash or the forward tilt that is the kill and win condition for Sword. Sword takes this 3-2 over Jonhy, moves on to losers finals.
Yep, you were right. That was definitely an F tilt and very clutch indeed because that managed to trade. And if Jonhy got out his move any sooner, then I don't think that trade would have been happening. I think they would have to keep playing neutral and have to keep playing this dance.
Oh yes. But your boy is gonna be signing out here. Gotta leave it to the champ, the not new, but commentator on the rise, Peter__eater. So I am gonna be heading out here. I will be streaming a tournament run of my own.